my friend for about 35 years. And I too remember the candy store here. And he, like my mom said, remember, when the Boricuas landed here in this part of the neighborhood, this was considered an urban renewal community. Everyone that lived on Johnson Avenue, all these buildings here going towards Lindsay Park were destroyed, like we see in rezoning. It was called a urban renewal area, and they relocated predominantly most of the Latinos that were living here at that time, Boricuas. Andy was here, and one thing my mom said about Andy carried all the Latino newspapers. Nobody was selling El Diario, El Vocero, and other papers for the Spanish-speaking community to read. Andy did that. Y las novelas, sí, todas las novelas, Andy las vendía. Y en la lotería, los números, todo eso, Andy lo vendía. Pero eso era lo típico de los puertorriqueños en esa época. Y además de tener este negocio, él crió otros negocios. Aquí en Broadway, el restaurante que tenía, otros puntos que eran todos para levantar la presencia de los puertorriqueños. Pero tan importante fue que él también es un veterano. Él fue al ejército, sirvió a este país. He served this nation in the army. He was a veteran. And in addition to that, he came back here and he helped clean up Grand Avenue. We had a blackout when we were growing up. There was a lot of things happening on the street, and Andy, with his training and with his leadership skills, cogió y le metió. And he basically engaged and turned Grand Avenue around, and he helped create the bid. So he was very passionate about Grand Avenue, Avenida Puerto Rico y los pequeños negocios. Eso era importante para él. Because why? Small businesses, if they can't open the door for you somewhere else, guess what? Starting your own business is the best business you can do for self-sufficiency and family pride, and that's what Andy did. And the other piece of family pride is that Andy has 7 children. All his sons are named Andy Rodriguez. They run from number 1 to number 7. And then the grandkids run from 7 to 12. So Andy is always remembered. So I want to thank the councilwoman because together with the congresswoman, we worked together, Ozzy, his wife Christian, his family, to get this street renamed Andy Rodriguez. And it was important. Why? Because everyone saw Andy as a big guy, but Andy had a big heart. He's a member of the Lions Club, where he did a lot of humanity, work on humanity. I remember when he wanted to raise over 500 pairs of glasses to be donated to provide for children and senior citizens that couldn't see. He had a strong campaign for that. I remember when Música Against Drugs was right here next to him, right here, and he was first opposed to anything having to do with HIV and AIDS settling in the community. But when he saw and met the people there, he donated thousands of dollars to the organization para ayudar anyone living with HIV and AIDS. And I think that was the most admirable time I saw Andy. And then, as mentioned, the work he did with Woodhull Hospital, the CAB, and others. Did he have dispute with people? Absolutely, that was Andy. But anyone that knew him, he had a great heart. He had no shame in telling any elected official off, and he had no shame in asking for help for somebody else, not for him. So I'm proud to be here. The Congresswoman's not here. Andy, you know we love you. Say hi to your mom. And I'm thankful for Councilmember Gutierrez because this is a legacy walk. Es una caminata de nuestro legado. Y el legado es que siempre estamos presentes, siempre hemos abierto las puertas para todos los latinos en esta comunidad. Somos hermanos con dominicanos, ecuatorianos, mexicanos y todos. Pero recuerden siempre que los boricuas han siempre dicho presente, abierto las puertas.